Today, there is mainly debate about the prevalence of illegal immigration and immigrants from certain countries. Unauthorized immigrants entering the United States have been increasing in recent years, causing divided reactions from the American public. Many people support a path to citizenship and immigration reform for these individuals, but some still believe that all illegal immigrants must be deported.
The federal government and states created legislation to protect those who currently live in the United States, while the United States Border Patrol has increased enforcement. Overall, the government has shifted from enforcing immigration laws to integrating illegal immigrants into American society. However, these groups still face societal obstacles such as racism and poor accessibility to job security. For example, we're going to go into two groups of immigrants who especially face racism and prejudice: Mexicans and Muslims. Mindset of Americans: they're taking our jobs, they're taking our money, they're killing us, a quote by Donald Trump. Many people believe that Mexican immigrants are taking their jobs, but in reality, many of the immigrants are migrant workers. They make up 68% of migrant workers. Also, majority of migrant workers, which is 72%, are foreign-born. The fear of foreigners taking away jobs for Americans led to the creation of the H-2A visa in 1986 to make it difficult for farmers to hire migrant workers. Employers must prove to the government that no American citizen wants the job and have to pay many fees to get these visas. This visa is virtually useless because many Americans do not want these jobs, which is causing labor shortage on farms. In 2018-2019, the United States had its longest government shutdown, which was 35 days. Trump wanted $5.7 billion to build a border wall between the United States and Mexico, but Congress refused to use that much funding for the wall. The shutdown led to many federal workers to be laid off and not be paid for long periods at a time.
Many Muslims immigrated to the U.S. after the 1965 Immigration and Nationality Act. This act lessens immigration barriers from Asia, Africa, and other parts of the globe aside from Europe. On September 11, 2001, an Islamic extremist group called Al-Qaeda hijacked 4 planes across the United States, causing fear for security among American citizens to spike. Although anti-Muslim sentiment was prevalent before the 9/11 attacks, it increased in frequency in the last 2 decades. For example, people often call Muslims terrorists and cite them as the cause for domestic terrorist attacks. They are subject to racial profiling and their rights being stripped away. During the 9/11 investigation, the government suspended habeas corpus while interrogating Muslim citizens. In 2017, the government was a microcosm of society after the passage of Executive Order 13769. This order, signed by President Trump, banned any people from 7 predominantly Muslim countries from immigrating to the U.S. Despite the large controversy, the Supreme Court deemed that nationality and security are powers largely at the discretion of the president. Overall, it can be seen that Americans have had many adverse reactions to immigrants and fear of job loss and the threat to national security. Therefore, it has been a continuity in U.S. history ever since industrialization.